Think she doesn't care? Think again. Desolence is affecting her more than you realize. At first, she acts like nothingness. Changed, she goes on with her life, pretending that your absence does motor. But deep down, she's feeling if. Moment you stopped chasing Themamit, you stopped proving yourself. Tower, that's when everything shifted. The longer you stay silent, the more it misses with her mind. She starts to question herself. Did I misjudge him? Why isn't he chasing me? Did I lose him for good once? Those thoughts start creeping and panic sets in, she thought. She had time, she thought you'd always be there waiting, but now she's the one watching wander Gingder, because the truth is Themamit. You detach, that's the moment she starts chasing. If you think she's soon affected, if you think she's moved on without a second thought, stay right here. In the next few minutes, I'll break down exactly what happens in her mind. When you stop giving her attention and once you see this clearly, you'll Shasaganon, the unexpected power of silence. When a woman hurts you, your first instinct might be to react. You might want to demand answers, express your pain, or make her understand how much she hurt you, but that's exactly what she expects. She expects you to get emotional. She expects you to seek closure. She expects you to chase, but their all-power move is silence. Nothing confuses her more than when you don't react at all. Why? Because women are wired to expect emotional responses when she hurts you. She anticipates some kind of feedback. She wants to see if she still has control over your emotions, but when you go completely silent, when you don't respond the way she thought you would, it forces her to rethink everything. Why isn't he reacting? Did he never care-ish already over me? The more Shiver thinks, the more power shifts in your favor. Silence makes her uncomfortable. It forces her to sit alone with her own thoughts. Without external validation, Taurish or her, she no longer gets the of seeing you react, of knowing she still has influence over you, and this isn't about playing games, it's about holding your value. You're not ignoring her to manipulate her, you're redoing it because you recognize your worth is too high to waste on someone you doesn't appreciate it. When she realizes you're not playing along, that's one, she starts questioning hers. To reverse the power dynamic. Most men make the mistake of chasing harder when they feel hurt by a woman. They try to convince her to care, to make her feel bad, but harass truth. Both of these reactions give her all the power. When you chase, you confirm her importance. When you get emotional, you show her she still controls your feelings. But the real move is to do the opposite. Instead of trying to win her back or prove your worth, walk away. Shift your focus to yourself, your growth, your goals. This is what truly confuses her. She expected a reaction. She thought you'd prove how much you still care. She assumed she had more time to keep you on standby. But when you don't play the game, when you vanish, suddenly she's the one left thinking about you, and the worst part for her, she doesn't know where she stands anymore. Did I miscalculate? Why is she not chasing me? Is he really over me? Is where the tables turn. You're no longer waiting for her validation. She's the one who now has to wonder. Ubuntu. 3. The fear of losing you kicks in. Here's something most men don't realize. A woman only values what she believes she might lose. When you were always available, when you reacted instantly, when you chased, when you mattered, sure, she knew you still cared. She had an urgency to appreciate you because in her mind you'd always be there. But when she suddenly doesn't have that certainty, when you've pulled back and seem detached, that's when she starts to panic. No, every unanswered message makes her overthink. Every silent moment makes her feel uncertain. Every passing day makes her question whether she's losing you. At first, she'll try to play it cool. She won't text first and she acts like she's unbothered. But inside, she's feeling it. She starts scrolling through old messages. She watches your stories more often. She checks her phone, hoping for a notification from you. That's when dynamic shifts. She goes from feeling in control to feeling out of control. She realizes she's not getting their assurance she once had. That uncertainty is exactly what makes her start chasing you. The moment she starts testing you, when she realizes she's no longer in control of the situation, she won't just sit back. She'll test you in her mind. She needs to know, does he still care? Can I still get a reaction from him? Is he really moving on? And how does she test you? She might send a casual hey just to see if you'll respond immediately. She might post a picture with another guy to see if you get jealous. She might start liking your old posts or stories to see if you react. This is where most men make a mistake. Second, she throws out these smousy. They fall right back into the trap. They take the bait. They respond too quickly. They show her that she still has influence over them. But a man who truly understands his value sees these tests for what they are, an attempt to regain control. He doesn't react the real test in about her reaching out. It's a butho. Much effort she's willing to put in. If she truly regrets hurting you, shouldn't just send a lazy message. She'll work to fix things. 5. The ultimate shift. She chases you the moment her usual tactics aren't working. Something changes inside her suddenly. She's the one chasing. She starts texting more, makes excuses to talk to you, and begins reminiscing a booth, good times because for the first time, she feels like she's losing. You ain't that fear of loss, it's one of the most powerful forces in attraction, but this is where most men make a crucial mistake is, soon as they see her making an effort to drop all their power, they instantly forge of everything they make themselves. Again, they lose the strength they built and when that happens, the cycle resets, she realizes she has Yao again. The challenge disappears and the attraction fades all over again, but Eamon, who understands his worth, doesn't trust back, he doesn't reward. Bad behavior makes sure she proves herself before letting her back in, and that's when Hetrali wins 6. When she regrets taking you for granted, the moment she realizes she's lost your presence, everything changes at first. She tries to ignore it, check herself that you'll come back thought, you'll break the silence first. But that doesn't happen when she sees you. Moving on without a second thought, regret creeps in slowly at first, then all at once she starts replaying old memories, thinking about the things Shantz overlooked, how you supported her ho. You were always there for her ho. You made her feel safe, valued and important. Now that stability is gone, and in its place, doubt, did I make the wrong choice? Why isn't he chasing me, is here over me? At first, she tried to distract herself, maybe by dating someone, new, partying, or diving into work. But ho's distractions never last because late at night when she's alone with her thoughts, she feels it, the silence, the emptiness, the realization that the man who once cared deeply for her is no longer there, and that realization haunts her. Why? Because women rarely regret losing a man right away. Regret comes when they see that he's truly gone, and when she starts to realize that she might have made a mistake. That's when real panic sets in. 7. When she starts watching you from distance, even if she doesn't reach out right away, she'll start keeping tabs on you. She'll check your social media more than usual. She'll ask mutual friends about you. She'll try to figure out what you are doing without actually contacting you at first. She won't admit to herself it. She misses you. She tell herself she's just curious, but deep down, she's looking for clues. Clues to see if you've moved on, to see if you're happy with her, to see if you even care anymore. And when she sees you thriving, when she notices that you're not stuck in heartbreak mode, that you're actually doing better without her, that's when all panic sets in, because now she doesn't just regret losing you. She fears that someone else is appreciating you in ways she never did. She starts comparing hers to the idea of the woman who might replace her. What if he's found something else? What if he's happier with her? What if I was just a chapter in his life but not the main story? That fear eats away at her because the big emotional trigger for a woman is the idea that another woman is getting love she once had. If she truly valued you, she won't be able to just sit back and accept that. 8. When she realizes she's losing her grip on you, most men don't understand this. Even when a woman moves on, she still wants to feel like she could have you back if she wanted to, as long as she believes you'd still be there if she came to her mind. She doesn't feel jealous completely, but when she sees you actually moving forward, focusing on yourself, leveling up, and not waiting around for her, that's when she starts feeling truly powerless. She can't just text you and expect an instant response, can't just post a picture and assume you'll react for the first time. She's no longer in control of the situation. When a woman loses certainty about her ability to get you back, when a woman loses certainty about her ability to get you back, her attraction often speaks. Now, she's the one who has to out how to regain your attention. She's the one who has to chase for one scene. That's when she truly starts wanting you back. 10. When she starts sending mixed signals. At this stage, she's feeling confused, so she tries to test the water. She won't fully confess her feelings yet, but will send out signals to see how you react. She might like one of your posts, randomly message you out of nowhere, appending it's by accident, or post things designed to get your attention. What you need to understand, this isn't about fixing things. This is her checking if she still has power over you. And if you react too quickly, if you start texting her back right away, or get excited that she's paying attention, she'll feel like she's you back too easily. And the cycle repeats itself. So, instead of falling for her breadcrumbs, stay patient. If she truly wants to come back, she needs to prove herself. She needs to put in real effort. Because you're not looking for games, you're looking for genuine change. 11. When she finally tries to get you back, if you've remained strong and detached, this is where she makes a real move. She won't just send a random message. She'll start showing real regret. She might bring up the past, try to explain herself, even apologize. Something she sourced. Never do at this point. You have all the power, because now it's no longer about what she wants, it's about what you want. You get to decide. Do you let her back in? Do you keep moving forward? Do you set new standards that she has? Tommy, the truth is this entire process was never about getting her back, it was about getting yourself back, and once you truly understand that, you'll never chase validation again. 12. When she tries to make you jealous at this stage, she's getting desperate, realizes she no longer has a grip on you, and that scares her. So what does she do? She tries to trigger an emotional reaction by making you jealous. She posts pictures with other guys' comments, on another man's posts, and suddenly seems happier than ever. But here's what you need to understand. This is all for show. She's not doing this because she's genuine moved on. She's doing this because she wants you to react. She wants to see if you'll text her out. Oftalasi, she wants to see if she still has an emotional effect on you, but Amanwo truly understands his value doesn't take the bait. He stays focused on his own path because the moment you show her thought, her games don't affect you. She'll start to realize that she's the one woes losing, and instead of feeling in control, she'd be stuck wondering, why Heil, you're not playing along. 13. When she starts of recompense, at this point she's feeling the pressure, her usual tactics making you jealous, sending mixed signals or testing. You aren't working, and Noches feeling the consequences of low CQ. That's when she starts of her competence. She might set in lip become extremely nice to you, acting as if nothing ever happened. She might start liking every single post you make just to get your attention. She might even send long heartfelt messages. Try and build the connection, but here's where most men make a mistake. They get excited too quickly. They see her effort as a sign that she wants them back for real, but in reality, she just wants she wants to know that she can still have you if she changes her mind. So before you get too caught up in her sudden attention, ask yourself, is showing real remorse or just panicis? She putting in consistent effort, or is this just a temporary fix? Is Shuling to rebuild the connection properly, or does she just want to fall back into her comfort zone? Because if she's not proving her sincerity, then all she's doing is playing a short-term gaming. You're playing for long-term value. 14. When she hopes you'll be friends. Now if all else fails, Escha might throw out one last attempt to keep you in her life. She'll suggest buying friends. But here's what you need to understand. She's not doing this because values your friendship. She's doing because she wants to keep you around as a backup option. Think about it. If she truly wanted you as just a friend, wouldn't act strange when you stop responding. She wouldn't get jealous when she sees you doing better without her. Wouldn't be constantly checking on you to see if you've moved on. This is about friendship. It's about keeping you as an emotional safety net. She wants to know that if she ever changes her mindial, they'll be there. So the question is, are you okay with being an option? If things were as no, then you already know what to do. A high-value man doesn't settle for leftovers. If this video gave you value, make sure to like and subscribe for more. And if you want to know what happens next, the video on your screen right now is exactly what you need to watch next. Click on it and I'll see you.